For thousands of years, man has been fighting for survival. The main competitors for him have always been predators, a special place among which is occupied by a lion, rightfully considered the king of animals. His dangerous claws and fangs often threaten humans, forcing them to seek protection and shelter. But what if we tell you that a lion can be for us not only a dangerous competitor but also a real friend? What if we show real examples of such friendship? In this video you will learn about how to make friends with a lion, how to take the place of the leader in the pride, how to protect yourself from a lion attack, and what are the chances of the most powerful people on the planet in the fight against a dangerous predator. Intrigued? Then like, subscribe, and let's get started. Our protagonist is the ultimate hunting and dominating machine. The weight of the king of beasts can reach 250 kilograms, and its roar is heard within a radius of 8 kilometers. He is made to rule and to be at the top. The strength of this predator is so great that it has no natural enemies left in nature. The king of beasts, unlike other felines, prefers to live in a pack, which bears the proud name of pride. This is a well-organized group that not only successfully hunts, but also successfully defends its territory, squeezing out competitors. It would seem that such a strong and independent animal does not need friendship with other species, because it is powerful and independent. But even his strength does not allow him to resist what is happening in the world. The habitats of lions are shrinking, as are the numbers. Competition with other prides, hunting for large animals. All this makes the life of lions dangerous and full of unpredictable events. But what can happen when a lion and a man get in each other's way? Can they become friends, or will they become sworn enemies? History knows many cases of how a lion and a man become true friends. One of them is Oleg Zubko. His life's work is a unique Crimean park called Tigan. This man unconditionally proved that the friendship between a man and a lion is absolutely real. Oleg Zubkov constantly comes into contacts with his pets. However, he does it not like the trainers in the circus, but as a real friend and leader of cat predators. The lions in turn accept him and consider him 100% for their own. Of course, in the example of this man, we see only the final result of the efforts made in order to gain the trust of a dangerous predator. The lions that live in the park know their owner from birth. He doesn't just talk to them on a case-by-case basis. He lives in their world and understands the behavior, moods, and intentions of lions to the smallest detail. The most important thing is that Oleg Zubko builds relationships with lions, positioning himself as a leader. Accustomed from an early age to punishment with a slipper, lions, even in adulthood, are more afraid of this super weapon than a conflict with another lion. As you can see, in order to make friends with the king of beasts, you need to create relationships from the first days of his life and live it every day. Moreover, friendships that have already taken place require monitoring and constant work. But the friendships that have arisen do not at all cancel the fact that the lion is a deadly predator. The king of beasts is born to dominate, win, and kill, and man cannot change his nature. Such high-class specialists as Zubko perfectly see what mood the lion is in. He never allows himself too much. But many, looking at him, frivolously assume that only the desire of a person is enough for friendship. As a result, people begin to do things that can lead to sad consequences. A vivid example of such a mistake was the moment when a visitor to the Tigan Park, taking a picture next to a lion, suddenly decided to pet him in imitation of Zubko. But if he knew when he could afford it, then the visitor had no idea about it. The result of such a mistake was a bitten hand, and this is far from the worst thing that could happen to her. Yes, friendship between a lion and a man can be deadly for a person, especially if control is lost and the person forgets that there is a wild and dangerous animal next to him. History remembers the case of the Barbarov family, who sheltered a lion that at a certain moment gave free rein to its aggression, and it turned into a real tragedy. Lions attack people in the wild as well. Usually wildcats do not prey on humans, but exceptions still happen. For example, in Tanzania, according to statistics, an average of 70 people die from lion attacks per year. As you can see, lion attacks are quite real if you are where these cats live. What to do if one of them attacked you? The first step is to learn not to create such situations. Here are some of the ground rules. Don't travel alone. Do not take children or pets with you for a walk. Do not walk at night. All this can almost 100% eliminate the likelihood of a predator attack. If you still met a lion, then in the first place, you should not run and turn your back on him. It is these actions that will turn on his hunting mode, and then only a very lucky chance will help you. How to stop a lion? You should seem to the lion too difficult and maybe even dangerous prey. Raise your arms or jacket above your head to appear larger than you are, and make as much noise as possible, such as shouting or clapping your hands. Then the lion will most likely get scared and retreat. Of course, these measures may not work and the lion will still occur. In this case, the question arises, what are the chances of a person in the fight against a lion? Legends keep the memory of the exploits of ancient heroes who were able to cope with the lion without weapons. Samson tore the lion apart, and Hercules was able to strangle the predator with his bare hands. Sounds impressive, but how will it look in real life? In our time, there are also our Samson and Hercules, known by the nickname the Mountain, the hero from the series Game of Thrones, played by Hafthor Björnsson, has incredible strength and size for a man. Let's use the example of Hafthor to imagine how the battle between a man and a lion would take place. The Mountain is 2 meters 2 centimeters tall and weighs 156 kilograms. Impressive, isn't it? But let's compare it to a lion. The King of Beasts can reach a length of 2 meters 50 centimeters, and its weight can reach up to 250 kilograms. As you can see, if the lion stands on its hind legs, then Björnsson will be lower, also be significantly lighter in weight. Of course, the strength of the Mountain is great, but he can hardly break the spine of such a strong animal as a hyena with one blow. Also, do not forget that the lion's paw is equipped with claws 7 centimeters long. It's scary even to imagine what can happen to a person who receives a powerful blow with such a dangerous weapon. And finally, fangs. Their length reaches 8 centimeters, and the predator is ready to plunge them into someone's body without hesitation. And he will do it with a huge pressure of 45 atmospheres. By comparison, a human bite is only 11. Now imagine how a man and a lion collide in a fight. The predator jumps from a distance of 15 meters and crashes into a person, then inflicts a lot of blows with powerful paws, and his opponent tries to adequately respond. What will be the outcome of this fight? The lion is larger, weighs more, has sharp long claws, huge fangs, as well as wild animal power, speed and reaction. A person in response can oppose, well, in fact, nothing. In a direct fight, the king of beasts will be the winner. This fact must be acknowledged and fully accepted. The only true relevant tool in the struggle of man against the lion was and remains the intellect. This is what sets apart and makes us the most powerful being on the planet. However, at the same time, as the strongest, we are also responsible for this world. We must protect it and protect those who live in it. Therefore, it is better to strive not for struggle and victories, but for friendship, understanding, and mutual respect. Each person must understand that the attack of an animal is primarily related to the issue of survival and not aggression against us. And if we learn to live in harmony with the surrounding nature, then most likely no one will want to attack us.